True indeed with you, Holy Circle Gaming. Thank you for rocking with your boy like always, Madden 16. Mud, you know the signature. Let's get into it. Y'all see where this is taking place. 15-13, he's up. I'm driving. I got the ball just off of a kickoff right after he just scored. So what do I first try to do? I try to run the ball on him, and I get stuffed immediately. No question, it was the wrong play call right off top. Probably should have ran some play action. I didn't. I tried to get cute and run the ball because all I really need is just the 3 points and get up out of this game real fast. But I got to go pretty much a good length of the field to make that happen. So next playoff, I'm running aces right here, and my dude jumps off sides. Dude, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, why did this man just jump off sides? So instead of being like second and like 7, it's like second and 13. So I got to come up with a play where I can actually get some yardage in quick and fast because it's almost coming up to the 2-minute warning. I got to make something happen really fast. So I ran with the old trusty, threw it out to my running back, and right on cue, dot. Say word. I needed that dot really fast. So it was a good play call on my part. Actually worked well. Where I actually didn't try to throw it deep. I actually threw it to my running back who was kind of running in off of a flat and up, and it actually worked out really well. So that's the HB wheel. Pretty standard for most MUT players who actually have that particular playbook. It actually works pretty well because there's a lot of options that you could go with it. So first and 10, actually moving the ball, little play action right there, and the play action worked. That's what I should have done the first time, and if I wasn't sitting there dancing around and actually trying to run the play the right way, it would have worked out. So I try to speed up the tempo real fast to catch him off guard. Audible the play up. I'm running basically a couple of routes right here, and I just took way too long. He threw the heat though. I'm not going to front. He threw heaters. I took too long. It was a bad play all around. I should have just slowed down and actually called a regular play. I didn't. That was on me. That was my bad. So next play up right here. So I basically run the wheel route again, and I throw it up, and it should have got picked. It was a bad idea, bad throw. Shouldn't have thrown that ball. It's 3rd and 10 now. It should have been going the other way. Game should have been over. I'm not even going to front, but it wasn't over. So I actually had the 3rd chance in essence to make this actually work out the right way. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. I know I need to kind of throw the ball, so I'm thinking, do I throw it flat and shorten it up, or do I just go ahead and go for this first down outright? And so I got the play dialed in, set up. He's kind of putting his players in motion, and what happens next? Do you see what happens? My dude jumps off sides again, and now it's not 3rd and 10. It's now 3rd and 15. I'm like, 3rd and 15? Now I have to throw the ball. So he's definitely going to go and probably cover 3 or cover 4. And that's what I was looking for. So I go with the wheel route again. And so I throw it up in the middle, and he actually had it in his hand, but I threw it in so much coverage. It was a bad idea even to do it then. I shouldn't have went to the wheel route again. That was the 3rd time. First time it worked. The 2nd time it didn't. The 3rd time I just got cute. So I shouldn't have done it the 3rd time. So it was definitely a mistake on my part. I'm not even going to front. So it's 4th down and 15. I have to get the first down. This game is over. And I got the play dialed up. And my man is open and right on there with the YOLO. You know, you only live once. Streak routes, 1 crosses up, and it actually worked out. So now I'm actually in business at this juncture. I thought the game was going to be over. I thought I was going to blow the game off of bad play calls, but one bail out YOLO streaks play got me out of trouble. Cool, not mad at that whatsoever. And so I got a minute 5. I'm trying to milk the clock a little bit, so I'll go ahead and run the ball, and the run play actually worked out well. I actually was just trying to milk the clock, but he had his timeouts working. So I actually had to kind of figure out how to get these timeouts off of him. So my first thing was to run the ball. Second thing was to do the same thing. Maybe run the ball again. That was my thought process going into it. Should I run once, run twice? figure out how to do this. I really needed a first down to kind of ice it up, and I didn't get the first down. I should have juked off left. If I would have juked left first and then dashed and hit the gas, then I would have actually had the first down. But I didn't juke, hit the gas too early, and he caught me because he kind of warped in and grabbed me by the ankle. So now it's 3rd and 3. So now I got an issue. So I know I got to figure out a play. I should have probably ran the ball to milk some more clock, but he still got a timeout at the wheel. So what my thought process is, instead of running the ball like I think he thinks I'm going to do, I'm going to actually pass the ball in this particular instance. So I run this route right here. He's trying to set his man in motion. I'm trying to get him to jump off sides. He's not jumping off sides. He's not doing anything. So I put my man in motion and run my play. So it's basically like a dual drag, and it actually worked out. So I got the first down. Cool. Now, my first thought was, man, I still got to kick this field goal. I got 2 timeouts. I should try to punch it in and get 7 to just put it completely out of reach, because he only has 1 timeout. He's not going to get 7 points with less than like 30 seconds on the clock. So the clock is rolling, clock is rolling, clock is rolling. So my thought was I don't know whether to pass it. I don't know whether to throw it. I don't know whether to run it. So I go ahead and try to run it. Just try to at the very least, milk the clock down. Sometimes you got to understand when to not get cute and get caught up in doing something stupid. My job was to not get cute. My job was to just go ahead and make sure I secured the win. That's first and foremost. Most people would have tried to go for 7, maybe would have thrown the ball, would have got it picked off, and they would have cost themselves a game. I was not trying to do that. I had to make sure I ensured I got the win in this particular game, and that's basically what I was doing. So I went ahead and ran it one more time, ran it through the gap right in the middle, so I could basically square up and make the field goal as simple as possible. So the clock is running down. It's going down to 7, to 6, to 5, to 4, to 3, to 2, and then you just go ahead and call the timeout right there. Now that's simple, smart football. And sometimes most people in Madden, they try to do the complex thing. Like, I'm going to go ahead and score the touchdown just because I got the momentum, I got everything going. I'm going to go ahead and just try to score on him just to kind of rub it in his face. No, sometimes you just have to do the smart, sensible football play and just go ahead, get the points that you need to win the game. And as y'all see, field goal good, nice, easy, game over. Sometimes you just got to do the plays that are just going to be simple. That's it. That's Madden in a nutshell. I'm true indeed. I represent Holy Circle Gaming. Until the next time, family, we'll do it again soon. Salute.